Empire magazine teased their exclusive first look at Jurassic World Rebirth, with some quotes from director Gareth Edwards about the upcoming movie and Scarlett Johansson's character, as well as a brand new image. Next week, Empire magazine is publishing a special issue titled The Ultimate 2025 Preview, in which they have brand new information and images for many much anticipated movies and shows of 2025. One of them being Jurassic World Rebirth. So definitely hit that subscribe if you haven't already, because there's going to be a lot of news next week, and we possibly have a first trailer coming soon as well. In the sneak peek of what to expect from next week's big exclusive article, Empire released some quotes from Gareth Edwards that I want to share with you. It goes back to what I loved about the original, with an embarrassment of riches of different set-piece type scenarios and tense, fun action moments. There were a lot of opportunities as a filmmaker to have a lot of fun and try and play games with the audience. What I love is that so far, every time Gareth has mentioned this movie, Jurassic World Rebirth, he talks about his love and admiration for the original Jurassic Park and how he takes the DNA of the original into Jurassic World Rebirth. I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. I understand that people are hesitant to be optimistic of this movie, and I have some concerns as well about that synopsis specifically, but Gareth Edwards at the helm gives me hope. And David Koepp penning the script gives me hope. Gareth also told Empire there are certain dinosaurs it would be a crime against cinema not to include. Some species that come to mind for me personally are the Tyrannosaurus rex, whether that's Rexy or another specimen, and the Velociraptors. Cinematically, I think those are key twin strands of the Jurassic DNA helix. In case you missed it though, during a presentation a couple of weeks ago, Steve Broussard, the paleontologist working as advisor for both Dominion and Rebirth, confirmed that there will be new dinosaurs as well.
There's going to be some of the old dinosaurs, there'll be some new dinosaurs, some pretty interesting new ones, and there's going to be a whole kind of new set of actors in the next film. So, for better or for worse, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, Sam Neill, Bryce Howard, Chris Pratt, all those veterans, their time is gone. Maybe they'll come back for Jurassic World 20 or something. But I should say that in both of the films, I found the director and the artist really interested in the dinosaurs. Even though maybe those dinosaurs that appear on the screen aren't perfect, 100% accurate, dinosaurs, they're movie monsters. Of course, there's going to be some art in there. But the people behind the films really, truly did want to know a lot about dinosaurs. And they do know a lot about dinosaurs, and they put in a lot of effort to learn about the real dinosaurs.
I'm very much looking forward to knowing more about the species roster for the upcoming movie. One of the reasons why I am so looking forward to the first trailer, and we'll talk more about that at the end of this video. First, more from Gareth Edwards about Zora, Scarlett Johansson's character. She's looking for meaning in her life after leaving the military, and this opportunity comes along where, after it, basically she'd never have to work again. But through that journey, she starts to question the ethical rights and wrongs of what they're doing. We know from the synopsis that Zora and more crew members are hired by big pharma guy Martin Cripps to retrieve DNA from the largest species for some sort of medical benefit for humans. It seems Zora is initially down to just do the job for the paycheck, but has a change of heart. And I wonder if she'll have a character arc mirroring that of Claire, where her perspective of dinosaurs evolves from seeing them as assets to seeing them as living beings who should not be exploited. In earlier on-set photos, we see Zora possibly in the exact moment she's being recruited by Martin Cripps, as he shows her what appears to be the aftermath of a dinosaur incident in New York City. The guys in hazmat suits, plus the return of David Koepp, who worked closely with Michael Crichton on the script of the original Jurassic Park, gives me very strong DX disease vibes. DX disease being a disease first introduced in Michael Crichton's novel, The Lost World, the sequel to the original Jurassic Park novel. Photos from the set also revealed a truck with a logo of an animal rescue organization that specifically has dinosaurs in the logo, which goes against the synopsis from a couple of months ago that said dinosaur populations have retreated to the equatorial environments, which New York very much is not located within. And interestingly, the article from Empire also contradicts that claim. kinda at least, that dinosaurs are no longer part of our world aside from these equatorial locations, as Empire describes Rebirth as it continues the dinos in the wild premise established across that previous trilogy, while beginning a whole new chapter in the timeline of Jurassic. That is another point of hope for me then. While it seems a lot of the plot will take place on a remote island, which fits with Gareth Edwards wanting to go back to what was best about Jurassic Park, I do hope that Jurassic World Rebirth starts with at least a scene or two of dinosaurs in our world, as that is personally something I really want from the franchise 7 movies in. As for this being a whole new chapter in the timeline of Jurassic, whether it's the last chapter of the franchise or the first chapter of this new era, meaning more sequels, we don't know. Nothing has been confirmed. But I personally feel quite confident that if Jurassic World Rebirth breaks the $1 billion mark at the box office, another sequel is pretty much guaranteed. Even if it makes less than that, as long as it makes a buttload of money, I think we're gonna be seeing more of these movies. I just hope that the quality of the story also justifies a continuation of the exploration of the new Jurassic World. In the released image, we get a look at Scarlett Johansson as her character Zora, holding a pretty futuristic looking weapon. The movie does take place 5 years after the events of Dominion, which sets the movie a couple of years in the future. So this weapon fits right in, and looks like what they'll be using to collect the DNA thereafter. There's nothing else to glean from this image. Based on the location, it's probably part of the same scene we've previously seen an image of. And if I were to guess, I think this is the formulaic, wow, dinosaurs are so magical scene. But let me know in a comment down below what you think is going to be going on in this scene. Again, this was just a sneak peek at the big article coming next week, which I will be covering in depth. So if you want to stay up to date on the news, but you don't feel like reading, and you just want me to tell you the news while you do the dishes or something, hit that subscribe, I got you. As for the trailer, I've been saying for a while that I think it will come either this month or in December, because that's how it was for Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. A trailer at the end of one year, and then the release in the summer of the next year. I'm excluding Jurassic World Dominion here because that was during the pandemic, and I just don't consider that a relevant example because everything was off then. Based on Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, it seems like a logical formula, and big blockbusters tend to release their first trailers at least 6 months in advance to get the marketing train going. While there is no way of knowing when the trailer is coming exactly, I think it will come not long after next week's Empire magazine exclusive article, so that's another thing to look forward to. Wicked and Gladiator 2 are releasing in the USA on Friday the 22nd of November, and those movies feel like a good possibility for the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer to pop up ahead of. Although with those movies releasing only a day after the Empire article, that's maybe not enough time for the magazine to get fair time frame on their exclusive look, but I consider it very possible that the trailer comes very soon. Not necessarily at the end of next week, but I'm still steadfast in my belief that it will be November or December, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Let me know what you think about when we might finally be seeing the first trailer. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, stay tuned for more news.